You need to turn off social media if you have social media. Like, you need to turn it off, like, literally today. Like, delete the apps. Because it just dawned on me that using social media is literally like it's an admission that you're a zombie that needs constant entertainment and constant validation, and you're not even a human being, really. That's what you're saying. And I will explain that. I know some people use it, so people are probably going to think, "Arr!" But the facts are the facts. If you actually think about the size of your phone or tablet, right? These are miniature devices of the sort of like the television was a precursor, right? That's what came first. So let's assume that your phone is the size of a TV, yeah? Just for purposes of this point I'm trying to make. If you consider the amount of hours you spend doom scrolling, yeah? Just scrolling mindlessly on TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is, yeah? And you're spending all these hours just scrolling. Juxtapose that to the amount of hours you'd have spent sat in front of a television just watching mindless TV. That's the first point. You're literally just wasting your life. Number two, what are people actually looking for on social media? Like, what do you want to actually see? Like, what is it? You know, even if it's positive things, yeah? Like some motivational speaker or some, I don't know, something positive, something aspirational, you know, I don't know, something that's good, yeah? Not negative, right? How many times do you need to actually see that for you to actually think, okay, now I'm going to go out there and now implement this, or I'm actually going to go out there and start using the skills or the knowledge I've acquired? How many times do you have to see it? So that's the second thing. The third thing is, all this information you're consuming, yeah? Oh, this person said this. Oh, this person went and did this. Oh, this person's gone and done that. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This constant noise, what's that actually doing for you? Okay, so now you found out. Let's play a game. So now you've just found out. Hold on one second. Just hold on one second. Hold on. I'm actually trying to cook some food. Yeah, anyway, how many times do you need to kind of all right, so you find out this new information, person X says this about person Y, or person Y is seen with this person out having dinner, or some couple are having some issue, or some podcast are making an opinion about something, or somebody's talking about something, whatever it is, right? Now you know that information. How much more of that information do you need to consume in order for it to be solid in your mind, for you to now know, okay, now I know this information, so therefore I'm actually now going to go into the world to implement that. So it's senseless. There's no point to it. Yeah, there's no point to it. You're wasting your life. Furthermore, you're destroying your eyes, because it's the constant light into your eyes is crazy. You're literally a zombie. You're walking around with a screen in front of you, tired, lethargic, apathetic, unconscious, really, just constantly being told stuff by the machine. And the machine will tell you things, and then, you know, your news. And I remember so clearly, so clearly, about 10 years ago, I read an article talking about how the advertising companies and the social media companies and the telecoms companies and the ISPs and the what do you call the technology, the phone manufacturers were working together to create a one-stop shop for like human engagement. And I thought, this is dystopian. This is never going to happen. It's happening right now. It's happening literally right now. Like, and then there are apps now telling you, oh, use the app because you're doom scrolling. So use this app to unwind from doom scrolling. Like, don't you see how much they've got you? You need to delete those apps. It doesn't matter. Like, why are you even posting pictures of your life? Like, who cares? Who cares, really? Also, you went and did this, you went and did that. And the funny thing is, I remember reading this scientific study, I think it was on psychology, talking about how most people post things, it doesn't matter how many followers or likes they have, they're usually looking for, they usually get the dopamine hit when they get a response from a specific person or group of people. So it's like a person with 100,000 views or whatever, not 100,000 views, like 100,000, like Instagram. I think it was Instagram based, not YouTube or the other ones, or Facebook. So a person posts a picture. When a specific person likes it or is seen to have seen it or whatever, that's when they get the hit. So when the person doesn't see it, it doesn't matter how many people have seen it. It doesn't really even matter. So why don't you send that picture directly to that person? Ego. Anyway, that's not but it's all stupid. It's all stupid because you're going to post a picture. Okay, cool. You've posted a picture. All right, cool. What? Now what? It's like so much people are just putting content. They're literally putting so much of themselves into the machine, right? Teaching the machine the emotions, their fashion sense. I made a video on this. I said social media, how machine finessed us by using social media. Like we literally gave it free information to build its systems, right? Free information, free. We just gave it to for free. Just here you go. This is what humanity is like, right? It doesn't matter. So all right. So maybe all right. So what? You might not be in the know, quote unquote. You might not know what's going on. You might not know that this is now the new TikTok dance. TikTok's, I can't even talk about that one because TikTok's designed to actually destroy your attention span. And if you look at it, all the other ones have followed suit as well. So you have your YouTube shorts, you have your Instagram stories, all the rest of it is the same thing. There used to be a time where YouTube used to have like long videos for an hour and a half, and people would sit down and watch the whole thing. But now people can't even sit and watch a 15-minute video. It's like too painful. Why is that? Attention spans. And the reason why I know it's definitely construct created is it doesn't matter where you go in the world, you're going to find a smartphone. You can go to the darkest village, the darkest, furthest point in the world. Somebody has an iPhone, somebody has an Android over there. Fact. They don't even have the old dead phones anymore. They have all of that. So there's the capability for them to charge it, right? So there's electricity there, right? But then when the people actually need electricity, they don't get it. Like, don't you get it? Like, there's got to be a telecoms mast there that has to communicate, send information back and forth, which is powered by electricity, which means that these people will provide electricity as long as it's just pulling you into the system. They won't provide electricity as a convenience for you. You get it as a byproduct, not as a reason itself. You have to turn it off. Nobody needs to know what you're doing, where you're going, how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you're dressed up as, what your kids are saying. Nobody gives a shit, actually. Like, actually, nobody gives a fuck. Like, even if your parents or your grandparents or your cousins or whatever, it's a momentary thing. Like, double click, like, on to the next. Nobody gives a fuck about what's going on. How many people actually call and check on you? How many people send you emails to check on you, send you messages to check on your well-being and your welfare and your state of mind. Like, what happened to genuine connections? People are having full-on conversations, full-blown relationships, which it just involve text. Let's meet up. Let's have some casual, mindless sex, which is another fucking waste of energy. We go back to our individual spaces, text. What the fuck is this shit? You have to delete social media. It's destroying you. It's destroying you, I'm telling you. Bit by bit, it's destroying your whole mind. It's destroying your perspective. It's destroying your attention span. It's destroying your psychology. And now let's even go one step deeper. With the rise of AI and stuff, right? There are AI models, yeah? Females that have hundreds of thousands of followers. If you didn't know, go look it up. There are people that are following people that don't exist. Do you understand? And they're interacting with them, leaving messages and stuff like that. This thing is designed to draw you into the machine world. Do you understand? Some of these pages that you follow might all be AI generated content. You don't, there's no way for you to know. Someone's going to say, oh, well, obviously it looks like a real place. You twat. When you watch Mission Impossible, yeah, or James Bond, and they blow up a building, yeah, they blow up the fucking Times Square or fucking the Golden Gate Bridge or MI5 or whatever. Have they blown it up for real? Of course not. They haven't, yeah? So whatever you are looking at is computer generated. And that's like from 5 years ago. So imagine what they got now. You could be fully watching, some of these Instagram pics could be fully, completely fake. All the stuff on there could be fake content. Everything you're scrolling on could be fake generated content, which is operating via, I believe the Neuralink exists. We're just not aware of it. Based on your thoughts, your feelings and emotions, it generates things. That's why you might be thinking of something, you pick up your phone or your tablet and there's a video on there about the exact same thing you were thinking, right? How did the algorithm know? Because it's plugged into you, you're plugged into it. It's learned you, it's learning you, yeah? So the content that it's giving you might all just be fake anyway. It might just be stuff that it's given to you. I mean, how many people even share videos nowadays? Really? Even if you do share, okay, cool, you might share that video, cool. That person's it's a momentary thing. Double click, oh my God, they might share it to put it on one or two people, and that's it. So even if it was fake, there's no way that it's going to make the rounds all around the world for it to be actually proven to be fake. There are things that I've seen on the internet, and I don't do social media. I've never done it. Anyone that knows me knows me. I've never done it. And some of the fake stuff, like some of the stuff is so outlandish that you're like, this can't be real. You know, and people are going out of their way as well, because YouTube is an employer, just like any other employer. It employs these quote unquote influencers to drive or promote certain narratives. So they'll get dressed up and everything and set up the whole stage and act out a narrative, and you think it's real. Or they'll set up a scene and do something ratchet or something stupid, and you think that's actually how the world is working, or the house, you know, and it's all for your emotional energy, because you think, oh my God, look at that, and you form these opinions and you solidify these narratives in your mind, and then you use your mental ability, your God-given spark of energy inside you, which manifests stuff, to think it's real. And guess what? Drum roll, please. It becomes real. So if you live in hell or the world is going to shit, it's only because the machine has conditioned you or given you the tools for you to create a shit world for you to live in. Let that sink in, man.